Hey Dandelions, it's me Sandy, aka Sandy Dandy, and I have a Family Dollar haul. Okay, here's the other bag. And I have a tiny little free books. I have free books from the library. So let's get into the free books first, and then we'll get into the Family Dollar haul. Okay, so the first book is called Stalemate. Okay. And it is by Iris Johansen. Okay. So, yeah. Yeah, this one looked interesting. Okay. Let me hold that there for a minute. You guys can pause and read if you want. But, yeah, it just looked interesting. And yeah, and it says something about a murder mystery, so yeah, murder mysteries, I'm there. And this one is Deadly Game. Okay, and it just sounded interesting from the title, so yeah. Okay. Ooh, that guy looks like kind of supernatural, so here, let's see if you can hold this where you guys can pause and read it. Okay. So yeah, that was cool. These books all come from inside my library. That, like I told you guys before, they have the little free section where you can get books. So this book looks fairly new, except it's got a tear on the cover, which doesn't bother me because I'm just going to read it. And yeah, probably donate it back to the library when I get done. Unless I find somebody, that wants to, one of my family members that would like the book after I get done with it. So it's called The Road. Okay. And here is the back. Okay. Okay. And yeah, from the little description here, from what I read, it sounds interesting. So yeah, and I bet this was a book club book. Yeah, I told you guys my library has a book club, but yeah, I read at my own speed, and yeah, I like to read what I want, and yeah, I could never stay in a book club because yeah, my mood changes from what I want to read from day to day, yeah, week to week, so yeah. And yeah, this one sounds like it's going to be a good book that I'm going to have to read towards in October. Okay, this one is called The Brief History of Death. Okay. Yeah, look at that. It's like kind of a ghost there, that guy. Okay, and here is the back. Okay, and yeah, like I said, I'm going to read this book in October. I'm going to have to, if I'm reading something in October, I'm going to have to switch over for a little bit and read this. So, yeah, there's the back. Okay, so, yay for finding new free books to add to my TRB and TBR. If you don't know what TBR means, it's just to be read. So, yeah. Okay, and what I'm currently reading, I started this last night. I have not got very far in it because I was sleepy after I was so tired after I read Cell that, yeah, I didn't get to read that much of Rose Matter. But, yeah, this is my second time starting to read this book because I read a little bit of this when I was a teenager. I had a nice hardback copy of it, and I was like, I couldn't sit down and read. I couldn't focus myself when I was a teenager to sit down and read, so I sold that hardback copy of Rose Matter in a yard sale. And yeah, I finally got, a while back, I got a paperback copy. Okay, so I am going to be reading that. And I love that the cover is rose gold, which is really cool. So, yeah, I'm reading that. So let's get into what I got at Family Dollar, because yeah, I got this last time at Family Dollar when I went to buy the air fryer. So yeah, I'm wearing my Halloween jammies that says, if you got it, haunt it. And that's what my glass says. If you guys saw my glass in my Dollar General haul before. Yeah. So, have some water. Okay, first I got a Star Wars Coke. And it has Lando on it. Okay, I wanted one with Han Solo, but they didn't have one, so yeah, I had to settle for Lando. And yeah, you guys can let me know in the comments down below why are they doing special Star Wars Cokes? Is there some kind of new Star Wars movie coming out? Yeah. Personally, I didn't like the last few new Star Wars movies that came out. They were okay, but yeah. So, yeah, you guys can let me know. Okay, so let's get into what is in this bag, because it is something really, really cool that, yeah, one of my favorite characters from Nightmare Before Christmas. Okay, and I own a few things with Jack on it, so I have a Jack pillow, and it's a super squishy Jack pillow for my couch, and yeah, it was $6, but yeah, it's worth it, and it's like official Disney stuff. So if you're looking for official Disney Halloween themed stuff, check your Family Dollar, because yeah, mine had a lot of Disney themed Halloween stuff. So yay. And I'm probably going to have to fight Max for this pillow, so hopefully he doesn't try to take it away from me, because, yeah, I love it, and it's super squishy, and soft. So let's put Jack over here. And speaking, oh yeah, there's something else in here before I show you this other Nightmare Before Christmas thing. Yeah, I almost said Nightmare on Elm Street, but yeah, that's a totally different franchise. So, before I show you the other Jack item in here, so, yeah, give me a thumbs up. Yeah, so, I saw this and I was like, yeah, this is so cool. It's got to come home with me, and I'm going to put it out next to my steps, and it has a little stake here. So, it is a skeleton thumbs up. So, yeah, I just thought that was cool. They had other ones that were just like hands coming out, but yeah, I thought this was so cool. Yeah, I may have to get another one, but yeah, I think one is enough. So yeah, so thumbs up. Okay, so that's cool. Here is the other Nightmare Before Christmas item that I got. Let's make sure there's nothing else in this bag, because it would be like me to throw something out. Yeah, that's why I always check the bags multiple times. So this is my new throw. It is Jack from Nightmare Before Christmas. Okay, and yeah, Jack and Sally over here. I'm going to have to save the packaging because it's so cool. And this is another item that I'm going to have to fight Max for. Ooh, it kind of matches the pillow. Yeah, so yeah, I didn't accident. I kind of wanted, I just like black and orange for Halloween themed stuff. I wasn't trying to match these, but yeah, they coordinate. So yeah, I'm probably going to have to fight Max for this, because he's probably going to want this too. But he's got my last year's Halloween throw that he has decided is his. So yeah, this is mine. Okay, and yeah, I love cuddling up under a throw, watching horror movies. So yeah, so that is cool. And okay, that's everything in that bag. So let's get into this bag, because this bag has a lot of what would you call it, miscellaneous stuff. So I got a couple new Sharpies, because I love the Sharpie fine point ones, and yeah, so I got 2 of those, because I do not have any more Sharpies. And yeah, I don't have any more black markers, so I always run out of black markers, so I got those. And Yeah, speaking of black things, I had to get some more black ink pens. Yeah, because I like black ink. I don't know. And all I have left in the house is ink pens with blue ink. And I'm like, it's okay, but I like to write in my journal with black ink. So, yeah, I got some of these INC ink pens, and they have the grippy thing on them, which I really like that. So got those. I got this, and this is sort of like the Wreck This Journal, and I was going through the aisle because I wanted to get a new notebook too. So I found this. It's called Create and Destroy, and look how thick this thing is. And the paper is very nice quality. So yeah, I'm gonna have fun with this. Yeah, I kind of gave up on Create This Book 3. It was okay, but yeah, I just got fed up with the paper, and yeah, people are gonna be mad at me, but yeah, I kind of cut up the rest of the book and stuck it in my journal because yeah, I just got tired of the pages, the paper in that book, and yeah, I was getting tired of the prompts and everything. So yeah, this just looks really interesting, and I'll show you guys this as I go through and do it. Okay, so I'll do a flip through sometime. I'm gonna do these pages. And yeah, it's just something fun. And I said, that thing is thick, and it was only $5. So yeah, and like I said, also said, the paper is really nice quality, which is gonna be cool. Oh, look at this, blow bubbles on this page. Okay, I don't have any bubbles, so we'll have to do something creative on that. So yay! So if you got a Family Dollar, check it out if you guys want this book. Okay, you might be able to look up online and buy it, but yeah, if you have a Family Dollar, just check it out and see if you can find that, because yeah, it's interesting and cool. Okay, yeah, got Max another one of these retractable leashes, because the last one he broke, and yeah, he just needed a new one. And I really like this because I can lock it. When I'm walking him, I can lock it so he doesn't go very far from me. And yeah, it's just a lot easier for me to walk him with this. So yeah, I got him another one of those, and I think that was only like $2. So yeah, if it breaks, they're only $2. So I'll get that. Got that for him. Okay, and you just heard the air fryer go off. I have some French fries in the air fryer, which yeah, I am loving my new air fryer. Yeah, it is so good. I love that thing. So yeah, and I got a new notebook because I use just regular notebooks as my creative journal. So this one is 180 pages. Which is really cool. I like that it has some blue pages in here in different colors. So yeah, it's going to be fun to do. So this is going to be my next creative journal when I do my new creative journal. So yay. Okay, so is that everything in there? Okay, I think that is everything in this bag. Yeah, just checking it. Because, yeah, like I said, it would be just like me to throw something important away. Okay. So, what is going on in Sandy Dandy Land? Not much. The weather has been nice. It has been kind of a little hot. But, yeah, it's been nice. And, yeah, you see some curls here. That means it's going to rain. And my left hip has decided to become a weather beacon. Every time my left hip starts hurting, I know that yeah, that means that I'm gonna that we're going to have rain at some point in the day, so yay. Yeah, and I'm currently watching Horror Express. If you guys have never seen that movie, it's a real old movie. It has Christopher Lee in it, and I can't remember who the other guy is. He's a really famous horror movie actor, but yeah, it is like a cult classic 70s horror movie, and yeah, I really enjoy it. I'm watching some of my going through my horror movie collection this year, and yeah, I got to one of my horror movie sets. So this one was called, this horror movie set was called Don't Watch This Alone. And yeah, I really like these movies. They're kind of all culty, you know, like, now, you know what a cult classic is. If you guys don't know what a cult classic is, look it up. They're like all B horror movies, and yeah, like the effects aren't that great, but you know, it's cool. So yeah, so I'm gonna let you go, and I'm gonna chop down on my cheeseburger and fries, and I'll see you in my next video.